ladies, this is your girl Traytriune, back at it with another video. Today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I know that in the intro video you see general love leads, personal, notes to self, my open letters to you, snaps, and you also see pick a card. So today we're gonna be doing pick a card, and I always forget to turn off the notifications when I'm doing my video. Put on the do not disturb. So pardon me for that, guys. All right, so I was inspired to do a pick a card read today. So what's gonna happen is you guys are actually gonna utilize your intuition, tap into your intuition, and pick a card, a sticker, a pile. All right, I have already shuffled the cards, cleansed the cards, and laid them out in their respective order. So I'm gonna have it called pick a pile, right? Because in each pile we've got a tarot, snaps, my open letters to you, notes to self, and love notes. Okay, just the usual feature. But what's different in regards to this, guys, is that you're choosing by stickers. So I have these amazing stickers that I've always wanted to incorporate in a channel because I'm artsy and, you know, I like those little things. Okay, so of course I'm gonna present things based on what I like and what I find interesting. All right, so this is how it goes. I'm gonna show you the stickers that came out for each pile, and you are gonna take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and select whichever sticker appeals the most to you. So we've got sticker or group 1. All right, let me turn the lights over so you can see that. Isn't that pretty? This is pile number 1. All right, or sticker number 1. Then we've got sticker number 2, but this came up in the reverse, and I'm gonna read it as is. All right. Then we've got sticker number 3. Okay. All right, even I'm getting some happy vibes from that. All right. So, disclaimer, this is a general read. It may or may not apply or resonate to your particular situation. If it does not resonate with you, that's okay. It just means that the message or the story is not about you this week. That's fine. Somebody else may need a message and their energies pop out most. In the background, I am actually playing Heal Any Disease, Physical, Mental, Spiritual Illness, Binaural Beats 9, Fuego Frequencies by Good Vibes. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, you can go ahead and do so. But as I mentioned, that binaural beats are going to be a permanent feature in my channel because it's all about getting on the right frequency and also healing, positivity, period. All right, y'all know sometimes I snack in my videos, sorry. All right, if I do feel munchy, I'm gonna snack. But all right, so let's get into it. So we got sticker number 1. All right, I don't know, this sticker is so pretty. I love it. You could be a part of a rainbow tribe, first of all, because I'm seeing the rainbow here. All right. Let me just put away the other options while I read for pile number 1. All right, and put it down so that you guys can see how the setup is. All right, so we got our stickers here. Let me take out these babies. And the great thing about this is just the reveal, so I didn't see the cards before I placed them. How I shuffled them, I put them over like that. So as we go through, we'll definitely be seeing what it says. All right, the only thing that's revealed is the sticker, right? All right, so here we've got the first thing that stood out to me is the rainbow colors. Maybe a part of a rainbow tribe. May just feel lucky overall. Very fortunate in getting to the pot of gold, so you may be all about your coins and your money right now. I'm seeing a guitar, picking up musician vibes here. The top hat, magician. For me, this is very psychedelic, so you know, this can indicate being high, or you know, drugs that put you in this lucid state. So I don't know if you like exploring with that or whatever, but I'm seeing a guy here. Could be a case where you have locks or dreads, or what I'm getting from this free spirit, I hear free spirit from this sticker. I'm seeing big love. You got a lot of love, big love. So I don't know if that resonates, you know, whatever resonates. The peace sign is here, so it's all about peace, love, and music is what I'm seeing, because we got a peace, the heart sign, and then a music note there. All right, so I'm hearing frequency, I'm hearing raising the vibration, tapping in. I'm hearing that music really takes you to another place, takes you to your happy place, because I see the sun here, right? I'm getting mad Leo vibes from this, because we've got the guy with this huge kind of locks. He does look like a lion, and then we've got the sun in the background, right? Ooh, and then I'm seeing stars as well. All right, so you may be a star, you may be in the public eye, you may be the center of attention in your own little world, or essentially people are seeing or paying attention to you, or just seeing how wonderfully colorful you are, right? Or just seeing your talents and thinking how amazing you are, right? So you could be performing or showcasing a particular skill or talent of yours. You may be very highly creative, right? It could be a designer, a fashion designer. May like retro or old-time music, essentially. Could be in the makeup or beauty field, because I'm seeing a color wheel here as well. So you could be interested in makeup, artistry, or beauty, right? What else am I seeing here? Alright, so that's all I'm getting from the sticker here. So let's see what was there for pile 1. Alright, so the card that was there, the tarot card that I got for pile 1 is the 3 of Pentacles. Alright, so this means teamwork, this means collaboration, this means building, rebuilding, can mean third-party situations. So this could be like a networking for work, essentially. And I'm getting artistry again. So you may be a painter here. This is what you do for your job, essentially. Could be a case where you are an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, because I'm getting earthy vibes from this, the green. So I'm hearing that you're very focused on your coins, your money, focusing on collaborating, focusing on networking, just getting the right connections so that you could go ahead and display your artwork, essentially, because this guy's painting, right, and you see all that green imagery. Okay, so yeah, it could be a case where you're getting a new contract to display your artistry, or you're negotiating a contract currently. It could be a case where it's a business of 3 persons, essentially. All of them may be earth signs, or they may have this as their moon, because I'm seeing the moon in in the background here, right? I'm hearing muse. So you could be a model, or you take very nice pictures as a female. You may have a following. I'm picking up all of that from this card here. You may be someone that likes headdresses, or arm jewelry. I'm seeing here very natural, right? So you have a very I wouldn't say a plain face, but a very beautiful natural face is what I'm hearing, right? You could be fixing to get your makeup done, get pretty, right? Because he is an artist in painting, or you could be in that particular industry as well, with Three of Pentacles presenting itself here. I'm just essentially picking that up. Something is just blossoming, blooming. So this is just being showcased. Essentially, the sun is rising, so you may be a rising star here. So a lot of persons are definitely either drawn to your artistry work or your natural beauty, essentially. So, you know, you may have a nice Instagram page where you post really pretty pictures, and you may be an earth sign female, because it's a lot of earthy energy coming from this. All right. All right, so let me see here if there's anything else that I can pick up with that, if there's any clarifiers. All right, for the snaps, I'm seeing bounty, I'm seeing discipline, I'm seeing script, and I'm seeing Halloween and Halloween. So I don't know if someone here is an actress or looking into the performing arts, or you run in that particular circle. But bounty, when I tap into bounty, I'm seeing here bountiful. I'm seeing if possibly on the run. Every time I tap into bounty, I hear Bob Marley's song, I'm on the run, but I ain't got no gun. All right, so you may feel like sometimes this attention is a little bit too much, essentially, so you like to hide away. Or it could be a case where you are an introvert, you know. I'm hearing blessings as well from bounty. So I'm hearing like an attitude of gratitude, essentially, for you at for sticker one. Discipline, I'm hearing that you have self-mastery. I'm hearing that you have to exhibit some self-discipline. So it could be a case where you are overindulgent right now, and you're thinking to yourself, oh God, I need to, you know, get certain things in order and be disciplined in this regard, right? And then we've got script, right? So sticking to the script, I'm hearing possibly rules, regulations, and this goes hand in hand with discipline. All right, getting scripture from script. I'm getting so I don't know, you may be reading scriptures, maybe in church, right? Because this almost looks like I would say cathedral or something, right? So it could be you're very religious in terms of discipline and script coming together, right? And then we've got Halloween and Halloween. So I'm getting a balance out of the two, because with Halloween, that's something hallowed, that's something sacred, that's something holy, right? And then we've got Halloween. So it could be a case where, you know, you may live two different type of lifestyle. Essentially, there's a dark side with you that no one really knows about, right? I'm seeing here you've essentially had a very difficult past that's essentially been horrific. You faced a lot of monsters while Halloween is presenting itself, right? But through that, you're able to still see the good, still try to, I wouldn't say good, but positive instead. Still see the positive, still see the light with Halloween, still strive to be better. So this is why, you know, discipline, script, and Halloween is here. You could be struggling in terms of possibly making a choice between two types of lifestyle. You could be living a double lifestyle here, right? Yeah, we did get rainbow colors here, right? It could be a case. Script can also mean like text message, texting, right? So I don't know if something, you know, something is like revealed through social media or text message, that you're trying to get control of. I'm hearing gossip from Bounty, so it could be a case where you know, there's been a lot of gossip either around your social media, something that was revealed on social media, which indicates that you've been living a double life essentially with Halloween or Halloween. This could also be like a warning from spirits. Essentially, I feel like script is like, when you say sticking to the script, is like there's like something that you showcase to the world, like a facade. I'm getting facade from that. So from a worldly standpoint, it's as if you seem very clean cut, you seem like orderly, disciplined, you seem, what I'm getting is you seem one way in the public's eye, but underneath it all, it may be a case where there's some darkness that you're facing, that you're working through, while we got a cut from Halloween and Halloween, right? So let me see if there's anything else I can get from pile one, right? Any other energies I can pick up on? Okay, third party situations. I'm getting something was seen, pile one, something was seen online. Could be by an earth sign that saw this, or you were, you know, involved with an earth sign here. The Three of Pentacles. If I should ever tap into like that sexual energy, this could indicate like a threesome or something, right? That may be revealed, essentially, right? This may be a warning to you guys, or this may be happening. This may be revealed, was revealed, or is going to be revealed, essentially, right? So just be careful out there, guys, what you're recording, and essentially whose hands certain things are placed in, you know, how you're transmitting information, right? Especially over social media. All right. Is there anything else that I'm getting from pile number one? Okay, so that's what I'm getting so far from the snaps, the Three of Pentacles. I don't think there's anything else. I essentially I may want to clarify what's going on with Halloween and Halloween, right? So let me see here. Okay, Holy Spirit, why is there like, what is this sticking to the scripts, discipline, Halloween, Halloween here, right? Okay, got four cards just flipped out like that. Okay, so definitely something was revealed here with the Tower card, or an epiphany, something that shook up your world, some information. Could be a case where you're going through a Tower moment right now, some significant changes essentially in your lifestyle right now. I don't know, I'm seeing the letter M there, but it's just like this really shook your foundation to the core, essentially. House caught on fire, being smoked out. So definitely something was revealed that caused a breakup or a Tower moment. Something was revealed with the lightning coming through here. This could be in reference to a breakup in a couple, or challenge the status quo, or it's just like a burning building. I don't know if someone got burnt out, right? But essentially, when you got a Tower moment, that's a quick shakeup, a quick devastation, some devastating news, despair that's coming in. And then we've got the Two of Wands, sorry, I always do that. Two of Wands. So maybe why Two of Swords? Because there's a decision Um, right, so with Two of Wands, it could be a case where you're planning a breakup or planning to travel or looking towards your future, right? Or after this breakup, you're now looking forward to your future. I'm hearing from this card that this guy is very worried. He's wondering, you know, what the world's gonna think, even though he's got the world in his hands. I mean, he has everything that he possibly needs. World Wide Web. I'm getting World Wide Web from that. That's so weird. I'm picking that up. But it's just like possibly watching on the world scene, or it's like containing something from coming out, possibly coming out on the World Wide Web. I don't know why I'm picking up on this. All right. Then we've got we've got the Moon card here. So something's hidden, right? And we've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is recovering, laying something to rest. But it's just like with the Moon card here. This is secrets, right? Let sleeping dogs lie. I'm hearing that. So I'm hearing someone is possibly hoping to dead a secret, right? With the Moon card and then the Four of Swords. Could be an air sign with Four of Swords here, right? But I'm hearing taking a break, meditating, resting, with Four of Wands, recuperating. So obviously there was a significant shakeup in your foundation, in your life. Essentially with the Tower card here, something was revealed either through text message or over social media that definitely would possibly affect your image, essentially, right? And I'm hearing that you are a little bit worried about that dead something might, I feel like someone is worried about I don't know why I was hearing dead, right? Something, this information coming out possibly put an end to your career, your reputation. So this is a really, this is a difficult time for you, Pile 1. You're going through a very difficult time. And it's just like sorting through or trying to figure out it's like a balancing act, essentially. You're really trying to recover and heal from this particular secret that has been revealed, right? You want to lay it to rest. You want to lay all of this talking to rest, is what I'm hearing. Any other messages as it relates to for my group 1? Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father, what kind of secret does my group 1 want to lay to rest? Right. Okay, we got this, the Sun card coming through. So this, you know, maybe pregnancy, maybe a secret child. It could be a case where someone lost a child. If that's the case, condolences to you. But this is Spirit telling me that you'll be able to successfully recover from this situation, from this breakup, from this ending, from this devastating news. This information that was probably shared amongst 3, essentially. All you have to do is essentially apply that discipline to yourself. What I see when I hear script, or I hear sticking to the script, essentially, possibly sticking to getting yourself into a routine while you rest and recover and recuperate. I'm hearing after this particular recuperation, you'll definitely be happy, you'll be successful. This is good news coming through. The Sun card, you could be connecting with a Leo, because this is the star, this represents the star sign of Leo in the deck. It could be a case where you have water, air, and fire placements in your chart, essentially, right? It could be a case that you are an Aquarius, because you got a Tower card here. Tower card is usually associated with Aquarius as well, right? Because they're always shocking and go against the grain, rebellious, stuff like that. So you can always associate the Tower card with that star sign as well, even though the tarot has specific stars cards that is representative of specific star signs. You may be dealing with a Cancer, in a partnership with a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And I'm also seeing air here as well. So everybody's here essentially, right? But I'm hearing that, you know, yeah, there's a secret that was revealed. There's a decision that you're planning to make. You may be planning to travel after this devastating news that you had received. But essentially, at the end of the day, after this rest and recuperation, you'll be able to come out, you know, the victor, you know, in the end. All right, so if it's the case that you're dealing with love connections, I did have some my open letters to you, and here we've got slam dunk as a sticker on that. Let's see if you are in a connection. What would your significant other want to tell you? Okay, I knew you were naive and I could get away with anything, but you still trusted me blindly anyway. So I'm getting some trust was betrayed within this connection. Probably because someone let their guard down. So some of you may be feeling guarded right now. My life has been so much better since I met you, even if we're not together forever. So I'm getting breakup vibes here. So this could be either you or the person that you're connecting with. You've essentially made them a lot better. It could be a case that you've made them a lot more successful by being with them, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates, okay? You're a sweet treat. I crave you so much. Your taste, your smell, your touch, your kiss, the way you moan, you quench my thirst. So here we're getting some sexual energy. So someone is very highly sexually attracted to you, or you are highly sexually attracted to someone, right? You're so brave with your childlike wonder. Whatever you say you're gonna do, you do it. I love that about you. All right, so you know, I think mixed feelings here, because we have some expressing distrust while some are expressing trust. This could be either you or the person that you're connecting with in this particular connection, you know, this third party situation here. Whatever you're going through, this Tower moment, let's see what Spirit is saying that this is trying to teach you here. All right, Notice Self says, whenever I'm at the heights of being successful in my own right, people will come out of the woodwork to distract me. These people are my test. Always remember, some people are blockers. I can choose to block them or have them block my blessings. No matter the pain inflicted, I must forgive to release that energy from my life, or I will be forever stuck in that pain. Love is a risk. If I win in love, I become a better person. If I lose in love, I become a better person. All right, so obviously this has to do with matters of the heart. This may be a breakup, essentially someone trying to heal from a breakup. These are the messages that Spirit wants you to remember, right? That even in the moment right now, things may feel like it's falling apart. At the end of the day, it's a learning lesson for you to become a better person, right? So you need to work on forgiveness. If it's the case that, you know, someone crossed you, even if you cross someone, forgiveness is essential as well to get out of that cycle, right? You got to forgive yourself in that situation, and pray that a person does forgive you as well, if it's the case that you did cross someone, okay? And this is a test before a successful cycle is coming in here with the Notice Self, right? So you got to be able to weed out what you need to focus on and what is a distraction in your life right now, right? All right, so that's what I'm getting from that Notice Self card here. Remember, gossip is low vibrational, be it so-called friends or family. Gossip mongers can stop me, you know, or make me miss an opportunity. Do not listen or engage in that behavior. It's okay to protect my energy, my peace of mind, and my heart. Not everyone deserves to be in my aura. It's okay to love from a distance and to forgive someone in my heart. I don't need to associate with them. So definitely getting breakup vibes from this. I don't know what was revealed essentially, but something was revealed that caused a tower moment within this connection or within this pile one's life, right? So these are the messages from Holy Spirit, higher self, or just things that you need to take note of or focus on, concentrate on as you rest and recuperate and recover from this secret that essentially come out. Now, love notes is what you would like to say to a significant person that you're connecting with, right? They're just being revealed now. All right, so this came up in the in-between. It says, life is full of surprises, but my love for you will always be certain. So seeing that it was in between, it could be, things are very shaky right now. You're not very sure as to what love is, what it looks like. It could be a case where you essentially definitely, with this tower moment, you're definitely very unsure as to what love really looks like. And then we've got you are my rock, my lover, my best friend, right? So, and this was in the in-between as well. So this is definitely giving me breakup vibe. There's nothing certain within this connection is what I'm getting. It could be a case where this is how you felt about this person, because in the upright this would be what you're expressing to them, but you don't feel that way anymore about this person that you're connecting with, that you had a tower moment with my pal one. Okay, and here we go. I just thought you should know that how amazing you are. So it could be a case where you're not feeling that this person is amazing. They betrayed some sort of trust here, and it's just like your whole perspective has changed of them. Everything is in the in-between, just like the Two of Wands energy here, right? Yeah, nothing is for sure or for certain anymore, and it has to go with how you're feeling towards this person. Here we've got you are my inspiration. So it could be a case where you're not feeling inspired right now, and it's just like you spice up my life. Yeah, you're not feeling inspired. Nothing's really motivating you at this point in time. So could be going through a dark night of the soul at this moment in time, grieving a loss of a loved one, a relationship, and then we've got you are the icing on my cupcake. Okay, so these would be things that you would express to your significant other. It could be a case where you don't have a significant other right now to express these things. So everything is like in the in-between, or these are things that you used to feel, or you would want to say but are not saying. Take it however it resonates initially. And any part of this storyline that does not fit your circumstances, please do not try to make it fit, right? It goes for whoever definitely needs this healing vibe right now. So thank you so much, Spirit. I'm gonna go on and go to pile number 2. For those that selected sticker number 2, let's see what's going on with you guys. Hi, my pile number 2. For those that selected this sticker here, right? Let me just put my light on it a little bit. You can see there, but it came up in the reverse. All right, so let's see what the sticker is going to tell us. All right. All right, so in the upright, we got some crystals, we got some weed smoking, we got a black cat, we got a Ouija board, we got a candle. So I don't know, I guess someone's trying to tap into occult knowledge, right? But it came up in the reverse, right? So what I would say is for my pile 2 is, as it relates to occultism and other religion, I'm getting other religion because I see the moon here, and I immediately thought about Islam or whatever. I get that you are more of a traditional person. You have it's a case where it could be a case where you possibly have more Christian values, right? I'm looking at this book here. It does look like the Bible, and we're seeing that this comes up in reverse. All right, so essentially, I'm getting, you don't believe in crystals, you don't believe in esoteric, you don't believe in occults, right? And I'm hearing that you bunch all of these together in terms of other religion and other spiritual practices. You bunch them together. Could be a case where you know, watch someone on social media with the phone imagery coming in here. I'm seeing 420 on that, so maybe that number is significant to you. Could be a case where, I don't know if that's a month and a year, as in April 20th, right? So could be a case where you were trying to practice this and it backfired, essentially, because it comes up in the upside down, or someone tried to do these things against you and it strongly backfired. Take it how it resonates. All right. So 420 could be like a birthday. That number could be significant, could be 40 or 42 or yeah, I don't know, that number is sticking out to me. So possibly you guys can research maybe angel number 420 and see what comes up, because that's like sticking out to me. All right, what I'm getting is oh, I'm getting protection here. So I don't know if someone tried to do some spell work on you and it backfired. It backfired because you are heavily protected, either in spiritual practices or your religion. But I'm hearing that you are heavily protected, and you've got friends in those type of places that will give you that knowledge that you're looking for, right? And these could also be like your spirit guides or guardian angels, right, and are around you, essentially, right? This can be either you or someone that you're connecting with. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say in regards to this sticker. This is very interesting, right? This could be like the beginning of knowledge of these things, you know, herbs. You're studying herbs, different types of plants and their properties. This could be practiced at night or practiced in the dark or in secret, essentially, right? You could be a smoker or a non-smoker, because it did come up in the reverse, right? Yeah, I'm even seeing some tarot cards here. Yeah, tarot come up. Yeah, so this definitely has to do with the occult. It has to do with spirituality. Witchcraft could be, you could be someone that channels other spirits. You could have a channel. You could you know, practice the magical arts with the candle here, candle magic. So someone might know the arts, or someone may be practicing that, but it came up in the reverse. So I'm hearing that you're heavily protected against all of these things, you know, even if it has to do with like religion, or even everything that's outside of religion, right? No weapons formed against you shall prosper is what I'm hearing. So let's see what's going on, my pile too. So the card that came up is the Queen of Swords. So I may be connecting with an earth sign, an air sign female here, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords energy is someone that's very decisive. They've been through a lot. They can smell bullshit from a mile away. They is a successful woman. Someone that's attached emotionally. Someone that's quick to cut others off, very blunt and honest. So I'm hearing that there's some truth that's being revealed. This can be cut and clear energy, essentially, right? Because once you're standing in your power, whoever I'm connecting to here are standing in their power, what they deem as truth or see as truth, right? Let me see here. I don't know, someone may be very angry with you about what you're talking about, essentially, or maybe angry that you're in a position to be seen, essentially. Yeah, whatever you're saying is, this person is not pleased, or these people are not pleased. But I'm hearing that you're a queen, highly elevated. So it could be a case where you are highly elevated in the spiritual realm, but people aren't aware of this, right? And you get that, you have direct communication with spirit, you get those downloads, and you speak truth and facts as it relates to the downloads that you're getting. But this might be unpleasant to other people, right? They frown upon this, right? They want to cut you down, is what I'm hearing with the Queen of Swords. Very defensive energy coming from this as well, right? It could be a case where someone sees your spiritual gift and are jealous, right? My pal twos. Or it could be a case where someone is saying, oh, cut out that witchcraft or evilness, right? Your spiritual practice, essentially. Someone could be seeing you as cold, you could be cold, and it's like winter in the background, cold, calculating, right? So let's see what the rest of the cards say. So we've got the Queen of Swords presenting, all right, and everything is just being revealed as is. I haven't seen these cards. All right, so we've got we have systems, we have enforcing all the laws, and definitely for the Queen of Swords, her counterpart is the King of Swords, right? And King of Swords energy always has to deal with like law enforcement, you know, either a lawyer or a police enforcing all the laws. So let's see what's going on here. We got patience, we've got spectrum, and we've got friend. Okay, so I don't know, this may be a friend that's thinking of you in this light, or frowning on your spiritual practice or your religious beliefs, essentially. I'm feeling like people would prefer you to be more in line with the systems, or more in line with religion than so much spiritual. And maybe that's why the sticker came out in reverse. They don't want you to practice that because they frown upon it. It seems devilish or whatever, right? So they want you to stick to the systems, right? It's not venture out into anything that's unknown. Enforcing all the laws, right? And this always comes to like enforcing all the laws and the rituals, right? So I'm hearing with enforcing all the laws, yeah, someone strictly wants you to stay in line with what is deemed as normal, right? They're patiently waiting to possibly see things crumble for you, or patiently waiting to see if whatever work they've been doing on you has taken effect, right? This person maybe on the spectrum. People may be saying that you're crazy, or you're on the autistic spectrum. But when I hear spectrum, I'm hearing a high vibrational frequency. So you're on a different frequency from others, and this is why you come off as detached. Like, it's almost like people can't relate to you anymore, right? Because we got spectrum here. You're on polar opposites, you know, from other people, right? And your friends or close circle may be saying this about you, or a friend may be saying this about you. Or it could be a case where you have a friend that seems to be on the spectrum. With patience, what I'm getting here, I don't know, this is for someone specific. It doesn't have to be like the whole collective. But I'm strongly getting here that someone tried to do some spell work on you. You could be an air sign female. Either you tried to do this, or someone tried to do it to you. And they went through all of the rituals. They followed all of the rules, the systems in place. They followed all of the rituals. And they're just trying to exhibit patience to see if this is working. But this sticker came up in reverse. It's not working. It's not working. You can defend yourself with Queen of Swords energy. you essentially can pick up. You're very intuitive, and that's why it seems like you come off on the spectrum. You're very intuitive, even though you come off as Queen of Swords energy there. She has a very discerning eye. So I get that either a female air sign is doing this to you, my number 2, or you're doing this to someone, my number 2. But whatever they're trying to do against you, essentially, this person that I'm picking up on, it's not gonna work, because you're able to cut and clear that. You're able to cut and clear that. You're able to protect yourself. You're able to see it from a mile coming, right? So be very discerning as it relates to friends, because you look at the sticker. We have two girlfriends here, right? So this could be a female that I'm picking up on, but we got 2 girlfriends here, and then it's just like in the upside down. So this could be an ex-friend. This could be, you know, spirit saying that there's someone in your circle that you can't really trust, because they may do practice the magical arts behind the scenes, but I'm hearing whatever they're doing is not working. You're protected against it, so keep trotting on. Now we've got my open letters to you. So if you're in a love connection and this is just things that your significant other may want to say to you but are not sure how to express it, right? All right, and the sticker was excellent. It came up on an envelope. Excellent. All right, so let's hear what it has to say here. Okay, so you stood by me through my darkest times. I can never forget you. I look for you everywhere I go and compare people to you. Okay. I think about who you may be with, and it makes me angry because I don't want anyone else to have you. All right, so I don't know, it could be some love spells or some binding spells that someone tried to cast on you, or you're doing, my collective. You're such a beautiful soul. Why would you ever want to deal with someone like me? Or you deserve better, so I treated you that way to push you to someone else I thought was more in your league. So we're getting a lot of insecurity. Either you or the person that you're in a connection with, my pal too, they're very insecure. I wanted you to compete for my affection, because saying I love you is not enough. I've been let down by people who said they love me. All right, a lot of mistrust coming from that as well. It was never you. I wanted to delay things as you were moving too fast for me. I just didn't know how to tell you to slow down. Okay. And then we have, I'm sorry for any pain I have caused, but my pride keeps me from expressing that. I can't make you feel like you've won. All right, so we have someone definitely dwelling in their shadow self. If it's a case that they try to do anything against you, my collective, that backfired tremendously, and it's just like they're having like an epiphany moment that this person is not someone to be messed with, right? Because they're heavily protected. And it's just like, I'm hearing Taurus rally song. So all the evil that mean me harm can go back where they came from. No demonic works perform shall prosper, yeah. I tell the Obia and the science man come. You can't squeeze a lion paw. No demonic works perform shall prosper. So you're heavily protected, my pal, too. It doesn't matter what anyone, and that's why, you know, this came up in reverse. They probably try to get readings on you, all this shit. They can't even understand the information that they're getting, right? Because Holy Spirit is not with them. 1, 2, you're heavily protected, highly ranked in the spiritual realm. So whatever is coming towards you, cut and clear. I'm getting this is your spirit team in the Queen of Swords energy, right? The Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, this is why this female looks so angry. Like, they have drawn the attention of your spirit team, and your spirit team is essentially ready to go into battle for you, to cut and clear all of that negativity that's coming your way. Be it thoughts, intentions, spells, whatever that's low vibrational, that can't touch you. That can't touch you is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's see, what are the messages here from higher self? I'm not a failure nor a disappointment, despite who wants to say or think that. I may not be at the forefront at all times. I am a best friend, a secret keeper, a shoulder to lean on, someone who makes you smile in a dull moment, and a support, a gentle encouragement, a person with a huge heart to even love someone who feels unlovable. These things matter. I matter. So you're definitely standing in your power, my pal, too. And this also helps with deflecting negativity, because if it's a case where you're very confident, you have a sharp discerning eye, very intelligent, right, you are able to know how to move around who you're able to pick up on energy first with that discerning eye and move accordingly, right? They don't like that. They don't like that. They are mad as fuck, whoever is trying to do this against you. So grounding myself is always the solution when my energy gets scattered. Mother Earth is the best way to ground myself. Soak up the sun, place my hands in the earth, or just rest in a tree. Get grounded. Platonic love can be just as dizzying as romantic love. My best friend serves my highest purpose. Keep nurturing those relationships. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Small blessings are just as essential. All right, so definitely this has to do with your friend group, my pal, too, right? So you got to keep an eye out for the snakes here. That's the encouragement from spirit. But you're able, you know. The Queen of Swords is very discerning, right? And she picks up on things quickly, and she has certain she gets information directly from spirit. So you are connected, be it in your spiritual practice or your religious practice. You're protected, be it in your spiritual practice or your religious practice. So whatever intentions are being sent your way, that's sent back, return to sender, essentially. They can't harm you here, right? So kudos to you, my pal, too, and your team. All right, so we have, I love looking into your eyes, right? And this is like in between. So possibly that's a sign if someone can't look you in your eye. They may be the snake in your midst, right? It's in the in-between. It came up like that. Never came up top or in reverse, just like that, right? So I'm getting someone possibly can't face up to you, right? Because they know exactly what they've been doing in the shadows. And then it's just like home is wherever you are. So these are things that you'd want to express to your significant other that you're connecting with. Home is wherever you are. All right. It could be a case where the reason why you can't look into your significant eyes because you're very shy and love struck, essentially, right? And they're very overpowering. It's almost as if they can read your soul, right? Because they have strong discernment. So it kind of makes you a little bit feel a little bit nervous, you know, just peering into their eyes like that. But I'm hearing that you'd love to tell them that home is wherever you are, right? And then we've got, we are the perfect blend in upside down like so. So you guys could definitely not could be the oddest couple ever, right? But it's almost like the same with opposites attract, right? Possibly from the outside world you guys don't fit together, but you're able to make it work, essentially, right? So this might be a challenge in your connection, something that you're picking up on, that you two are vastly different or opposite from each other, right? Why it comes up in the reverse. And we've got you are one of the best decisions I've made in my life. That came up in reverse. So I'm getting someone is possibly having some doubts, you know, in this connection, if this was the right decision to make, essentially. And then we've got date night tonight, and that came out like so in between, right? So with that, in you know, you feel poka so in regards to going out. This person may not like to go out, maybe a homebody, right? So, or maybe you're just not feeling motivated to want to be seen with this person, as it relates to love notes, right? Because you're kind of iffy, because you recognize that maybe you guys are not so much of a match, essentially. So date nights are out for you. You don't necessarily think that this is a good decision that was made, because you guys are too different, essentially, is what I'm getting. And take it how it resonates. It can be within a platonic relationship, a love relationship, work relation, you know. Yeah, so date night in the in-between could be like, you guys don't do things anymore that cements the bond. All right, because I want to keep it as broad as possible. I don't want it to get too specific, right? So that could be the reason why date night tonight is in the in-between. All right, so that's all I'm getting. Pile number 2, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and do pile number 3. I hope it resonates. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's very important that you share, and also interact with the channel. All right, so I'm gonna go on to pile number 3 now. Thanks, bye. This is your girl Traytriune. Love you. Mwah. Hello, my pile 3s. How are you guys? I hope you guys are great. All right, so for those that picked this sticker here, number 3, right, I'm gonna read the hell out of the sticker and see what the cards have to say in that regard. Okay, all right, so in the sticker we've got like, this feels like a cabin 7. This feels like some like a getaway. I don't know, it could be like a trip in the mountains or something like that. I'm getting Starbucks from this, so I don't know, someone may like to drink Starbucks. All of these stickers have weed associated with it, right? Weed or marijuana. So it may be a case you do or you do not smoke, or you may have a friend that does smoke. They're very out there, very far out, you know. They make very interesting company and conversation, especially when they're high. So I'm seeing I'm seeing UFO, I'm seeing the true paranormal tales, ghost. So it may be a case where you're reading up on supernatural items, you're reading up on planetary alignments, because this girl has stickers of sun, moon, and planet on it. It could be a case where, you know, two girls are just gossiping, essentially just having a kiki, a giggle, but like in the privacy of their home. This can definitely mean like going out on a trip, in the mountains, smelling the fresh mountain air, right? Could be a case, tip of the iceberg. So I'm hearing like you may be researching, but you've just scratched the surface, essentially. There's so much things going in, and I'm hearing for you, my pile number 3, like it's just the tip of the iceberg with you. You know, people would have to get you on a one-on-one to really understand the depths of yourself, right? The depths of you, essentially, right? They see what's on top and they just assume, make some assumption. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty and you open your mouth, whatever comes out is so profound, right? It's like you give others a good understanding of you know, paranormal or spiritual things that may be happening, right? So you may be some sort of spiritual advisor here, or someone that's very intuitive, that likes, you know, topics of paranormal activity and ghosts, and very alternative and very other, very out of worldly is what I'm hearing, right? I'm seeing moon and stars here, the sky, right? So you could be very imaginative, very creative. You could have extensive knowledge of astronomy or astrology or the planets or alignments. You have a mountain of information. You can read the stars, you can read the skies is what I'm hearing, right? And people love to listen to you. It's never a dull moment with you. The people come and they listen to you talk, they can learn something. They always learn something. Watching, I have 2 eyes on the wall, so you know, people may be watching you. They may be a fly on the wall, essentially. Let me see if there's anything that comes out with stickers. All right, there's a box, so it could be like opening Pandora's box. All right, I can't even read the writing on that. And then we've got some flowers on the wall as well. You're plugged in with this imagery of the plug here. You're so plugged in. You could have a plug that gives you really good weed. Or when you're high, these are the topics that you talk about, you know, essentially. You could be snacking right now or having the munchies, because I'm feeling the need to snack. Okay. Yeah, it's never a dull moment with you, pile number 3. You always talk about such interesting stuff. And the way you break it down, you really bring it home, is what I'm hearing. Alright, with Cabin 7. I think Cabin 7 is the maker of these stickers, if I'm not mistaken. So their logo always comes in every single sticker, right? And the name of their business. So maybe 7 is significant. So you guys can look into that. Angel number 7, if you want to research. Let's see what the cards have to say. Alright. So the first card here, the 6 of Wands. This is like public recognition. This is being in the public eye. This is celebration. This is success. This is victory. This is getting your respect. Right? So you could be someone that's in the public eye, highly respected. Or it could be a case that people are seeing that there's more that meets than what meets the eye with you. Alright? It could be seen on social media. Or people view you as very successful, pile number 3. Or it could be a case that you are very successful. This could be someone that's in a high position, so supervisor, manager. You could be celebrated by your managers here with 6 of Wands energy here. But I'm hearing highly celebrated. So even from like a spiritual perspective, I'm looking spiritual standpoint. It could be high ranking in spiritual realm, right? Crown, I'm getting like you could be someone with your third eye open, right? You could be a part of Chosen with 6 of Wands energy here. This can also be like an initiation, essentially, with 6 of Wands energy. But this is triumph. So you're very triumphant, very successful, high ranking, and people are seeing you. Alright? People are definitely looking at you. Alright, so let's see what the snaps have to say. Alright, so with snaps we've got hello, higher learning, mighty, and empire. Wow, this is so good. All right, so I feel like this is a debut. Like people, when people just meet you, it's like on the surface level, right? With hello here. But then when they start talking with you or they get to know you, they see that you are schooled in higher knowledge. This doesn't necessarily have to be university, right? Higher learning can definitely mean that you're tapped and tuned in to everything outside of the standard structure, right? You receive downloads pretty easily. Right, this is what hello and higher learning here. This could definitely mean, you know, you could be going to school. Your grades are very good, so you're celebrating that. You could be pursuing higher learning, so you may be wanting to go up a degree from where you are, right? I'm hearing this is where your power lies in terms of your intelligence with higher learning and mighty. So you're very intelligent. I think that people recognize it about you and give you props as it relates to your intelligence. And also they see you as very powerful, or this imbues power to you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel respected, as mighty is coming through. As it relates to going to school, it may be a case where, you know, you had to do this on your own, so you've completed that successfully, so you feel very powerful within yourself. There's a certain pride that comes with being able to go it alone and still come out on top, you know. And it's just like, this is in line with building your empire. So I'm hearing this has to do everything with your future, the legacy that you're leaving behind, and essentially what you want to have people talking about you or saying about you. I'm hearing that you want to leave an impact and an imprint, essentially, and you're doing this for the long haul. You know, this is why it could be a case where you're pursuing either your spirituality or higher learning, right? Because you're in it for the long haul. You're looking at your future. There's so much that you want to achieve. You're so ambitious, and you're pushing towards that, essentially, with mighty and empire coming through. So I'm hearing that whatever you're implementing in the now will definitely be able to last lifetimes to come. All right, and you're definitely being victorious. I'm getting from the butterfly imagery, transformation. So it could be a case where you are blossoming or blooming right in front of people's eyes. They never expected this from you, to get through a tumultuous moment, to have a victory, especially if it's a case where you are a student and you're essentially pursuing college on your own, right? Yeah, this was not expected, that you would be able to transform so beautifully and bloom and blossom in front of their eyes, right? You could have a public platform, so you could definitely be in the public eye. All right, so let me see if there's anything else that I'm getting. Let's see, if you are in a connection with someone, these are expressions that they'd want to express but are unable to do so. The sticker is great job. All right, so again, commendation. This pile is all about success. I'm hearing knowledge is power, education is the key. So I'm hearing this pile definitely does treasure being educated, learning, knowledge, right? Be it of esoteric things, or just being in the school system and taking it a degree up the notch, right? Taking your degree up a notch, right? So you value knowledge greatly, right? Because you do recognize that there's a power in knowing, right? All right, so let's see what significant others have to say, wanting to say to you, but may be afraid to express. I miss your smile, how you kissed me. I miss your touch and how you gaze into my eyes. I love you. All right, so we may have instances where someone may be victorious in actually expressing how they feel there. You were right, I was wrong. No, it was not all in your head. I felt the same way. So I'm quickly getting like unrequited love here, right? So definitely you'd be victorious in the end. In terms of, it could be a case where in the past, people, you know, persons refused you, refused your love offer, didn't return love that you were given, and now they're seeing that you're very successful. They understand what you're building for yourself, and they're like, oh shit, I misjudged this person. Like, never judge a book by its cover. Essentially, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I didn't know this person was so deep, so knowledgeable, so tuned in, so tapped in, so intelligent, right? So successful, okay? And they're like double tracking now and saying that, you know, for those that have been in situations where it's unrequited love, for example, situationships, or friends with benefits situations, or just unrequited love where you may be in love with a friend but they're not in love with you, so forth, right? But it's just like people are able to take a second glance at you now. There's something that's being showcased that's changing people's perspective of you, essentially, and they're now viewing you as very successful, my pile threes. All right, I'll take the blame now. I sabotaged this connection due to my own insecurities. Okay, so we have, you know, people coming through wanting to admit or possibly apologize to you within this connection, my pile three, right? And then we have, you're so loyal. Even when I wasn't loyal to you, you show me that good people exist. Thanks for that, right? So this came up in the reverse. So I'm getting this person was not loyal to the connection, but you were, right? And they've seen that now. They've seen that they were essentially not a very good person to you, but they now see that you were a good person, and they possibly should never have treated you the way that they did, right? Because now you're viewed as very successful. Okay. All right. My heart is in the right place. I wish I could tell you how much you've impacted my life. All right. So even if you were in a connection where someone mistreated you, my pile 3, they would never want to admit it to you, but you have been a major impact in their life, right? Even if it didn't feel like that within a connection, this is what they would want to express, or this is what they're holding on to or refraining to express, because they're a very prideful person. This is how they're looking at themselves. They're looking at themselves as loyal, prideful. They could have breadcrumbed you, essentially, and now their whole perspective has changed on you. All right, here we have, you were the first person that made me feel special, and I let that get to my head. So someone was definitely in lower energies that, or vibration, when you were dealing with them. Their perspective has essentially changed of you, and you're doing something that is surprising to a lot of people, but it's hugely successful for you, and they can essentially see that permeating from you, my pile 3s. And now it's just like they're stuck in 5 of Cups energy, in regret energy. Whoever I'm picking up on right now, they're stuck in 5 of Cups energy right now, because they would have never guessed that you know, the wheels would turn in your favor like this. Okay, you know, they may have belittled you, they may have breadcrumbed you, they may have expressed that they don't feel the same way that you feel. It may be a case where nothing concrete came of the situation, right? Or essentially they didn't want to commit or take the connection to a higher level of commitment, right? And now they're seeing that they grossly misjudged you. 1, they treated you unkind. 2, and 3, they're essentially, you've impacted their life positively, but they will never admit that. They would take that to their grave. So they're still in the ego, they're still in low vibe energies, they're still very prideful, right? And that allows that causes this person to miss out on a lot of great opportunities, right? Because of that pride. Scriptures tell you pride before a fall, right? What that means is you are going to miss out on great opportunities and great things if you're a very proud and prideful person. Because a proud and a prideful person will never admit failures. They would never admit wrongdoing. And if you allow pride to lead you, essentially, and they may be cross-watching this for my pile 3s. If you allow pride to lead you, life will humble you. Okay? Life will greatly humble you, put you in humiliating situations where that pride, that ego has to break down, has no other option but to break down and have you transform into your true self, right? Because if you can't admit wrongdoing, you're not allowing growth to come through, because you're in the mindset that you know it all, you're not wrong, and you'll just continue on that path of destruction, because you'll keep having tower moments after tower moments, and you could possibly think that your life is cursed and be envious of other people that may be successful, but that's not the case. The case is life takes you through these stages because you're not learning the lesson. So you're gonna learn that lesson in different phases over and over and over and over again. If you're not picking up on the lesson, that's just gonna be the cycle that you continue in until you've learned the lesson. Break down your ego, break down your pride, recognize that you are imperfect, you make mistakes, and that's okay, right? I don't know who that was for, but Man, I was seriously channeling right there and preaching. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit, for that information. For the others, I did get like 2 cards. I asked for 2, but I got 3 here. So obviously, this person that I'm connecting with, this energy that I'm connecting with, has some work to do. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to my pile 3s. All right, it says, emotions make me human. Feel what I must express. Emote, but never linger. Allow my feelings to pass through me. People will always judge me. Their opinions of me are not my concern. I can be happy. I deserve to be happy. It's my choice. Comparisons are only made based on what is seen. I don't have to feel bad or less if someone compares me to others, because I know my truth and it's my journey, not someone else's. When was the last time I dedicated a love song to myself? The only way I can be truly happy and whole is to look at the uglier parts of me, my insecurities, my anger, my doubts, my fears, and find out the why. The divine is in control of what I deem good and what is deemed bad. The divine is always with me, teaching me about myself, placing people and situations in my life, and helping me to navigate successfully. And the third and final, rejection is a part of life. It's also essential to clear away debris from my life. Delays occur to teach me patience and give an opportunity to look at this from a different perspective. Setbacks are usually indicative of something greater on its way. So massive is a change that the universe took its time to get it right just for me. Failure needs not to be riddled with shame or guilt or remorse. It means I have to fine-tune my plans and move forward. All right. So I think all of those lessons are self-explanatory, right? If it's a case that you, my collective, is going through some dark night of the soul, I'm hearing that you'll be victorious of that, because you're going to pick up that this is a teach moment from universe, from divine, from Holy Spirit, from God, whatever deity you call upon. This is a teach moment. And once you've learned a lesson, then it's victory, and then it's on to the next teach moment. All right. So let's see. I have love notes here, things that you want to say to someone significant, that you want to express with love notes. We have, I just can't stop thinking of you. And this was like this. It wasn't up or down, so it was in between, right? So I'm getting a little bit of confusion there. So someone may constantly think of you, or you may constantly think of someone, but you're a bit unsure if they think of you as much as you think of them, right? And then you have this one that came out in the in-between as well. It says, to me, you're perfect. All right. So I don't know if someone here is struggling with some self-worth, body image issues, right? But they feel they're a little bit iffy as it relates to either you or the person that you're connecting with, my collective. They may have insecurities why this is coming out in the in-between. And then we've got this one, but it came up in the reverse like so. It says, I'm so glad I found you. This came up in reverse, right? And this is just I said a love note is what you want to express to significant others that you're connecting with, right? I feel this is how you really feel about a person that you're connecting with, but it's coming up in reverse because you've never expressed this. You've never told this person this, right? You never expressed how positive this person impacted your life. So this is why it's coming up in reverse. Then we've got, thank you for being there for me, and that came up in the in-between. All right. And I'm getting here, it may be a case where you're struggling with the attitude of gratitude. That's something that you're really trying to work on, right? Being able to say thank you, right? Being able to acknowledge persons that are there for your support and thank them for being there for their. So I'm getting blocked throat chakra from this person. You don't express things that you feel, right? So if you're looking to advance to the next stage or to get out of a certain cycle, you've got to be able to express your emotions. You've got to be able to talk about it. This is getting pride from this. This is a very prideful person. Either you or the person you're dealing with, my collective. And then we've got I love every minute we're together. That came out in the in-between. So obviously you guys are not together anymore. Possibly no communication right now, right? So I'm hearing time is running out. So you maybe feel like time is running out to express this, or the person that you're connecting with may be feeling that way. My collective. All right, my number 3, my pile number 3. I would be lost without you. And this also came up in the in-between, right? So yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of not expressing how they truly feel. And then we have you look great today in the in-between. All right, a lot of insecurities, a lot of body image perceptions and so forth I'm getting from this pile, right? Could be you or who you're connecting with, and it's just like you are the love of my life, right? And this came up in the in-between as well, right? So there's so much uncertainty within this connection or who you're connecting with, right? This person has so much to say. Out of all of the piles, pile 3, you for love notes, you guys had the most, right? So this person has so much to say, but pride is keeping them from expressing this. So everything is like in the balance with them. And then we've got everything has their own love. Everyone has their own love story, but I will always think ours is the best. Yeah, there was never, and this came up in the interview as well, there was never a love story between you guys, right? So that's what I'm picking up from my pile 3. I hope that Note to Self was able to help you figure out certain blockages or things that you need to work on. And that love notes would be able to bolster your courage to express how you're feeling towards the person that you're connecting with. I hope you guys enjoyed this new feature, Pick a Pile. I have some healing binaural beats playing in the background, guys. So of course I'm sending that energy your way, and hope that you guys just live in your truth, man. Alright, so it's been your girl Traytriune. Thank you for stopping by. I hope it resonates with you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and comment as well. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. I have more pick a cards in store for you guys, and a lot more things in store for the channel, so just keep abreast with that. All right, and thank you guys for stopping by. I love you guys so much. Bye. Have a great week. Have a great weekend, guys. I really had to do this, a quick little thing for you guys, because I'm not gonna be around for a weekend, and I'm not gonna be busting down, struggling with these videos, recording and editing. I won't speed that over my life. Right now, it's gonna come out great. Very minimal editing, and everything is gonna be copacetic. You have to speak things into being. All right. With this video. All right. I hope you guys love the pick a card, and there's more to come. I gave you guys a chance to use your intuition, right? And I just essentially just pick up on the energies relating to the information presented here. So again, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.